Hello everyone, it's great to see you all gather here today. Let me just start the presentation by introducing myself. For anyone who don't know me, my name is David Sebastian Potaya. Everyone call me David, so you can call me David. I'm now a student and still studying at Sugyaparato Catholic University Semarang. I majored in accounting faculty of business and economics. I'm a freshman and now I'm in the first semester. So today I'm going to present a journal article summary that entitled Analysis Financial Statement. So like what you can see in the screen about the analysis financial statement. In this presentation I will focus on three major points. The first one I'll explain about the introduction and the literature review of the study. Or we can say about the background of the research like in the chapter 1. Then the second one I'll move to elaborate the methodology and the result of the research. The third, that will be the last one, I'll give you the conclusion about what we get after we learn about the analysis financial statement. So my presentation will not be long, it won't take more than 10 minutes, and all of the information are available on the PowerPoint slides. And please keep the question during the presentation. There will be time to ask the question after the presentation is done. Okay then? So we'll move to first, I will consider the topic into some detail. I will begin from the background of the research. And the background of the research we will find about financial analysis statement method. The purpose of the financial analysis is to provide information to financial managers and analysts to make true decisions about their business. The analysis financial statement methods, there are three: comparing, judging, and evaluate situation. So financial analysis is an analysis of the balance sheet for the past, present, and future of the enterprise. Now we'll move on to the next. The analyzing the financial statement of the company, we can conclude its financial condition and how it has operated during the periods for which the analysis is conducted, and what are the future trends for the enterprise. So we can see about the purpose financial statement in this slide. The purpose of financial statement is to provide information on the position and financial change as every important basis for making managerial decision. So financial statements reflect the cumulative effects of all of management past decision. Then we'll move to the income and expenditure statements. There are two: income and expenditure. Income, it means represent the amount of assets generated through the business operation, and expenditure is represent the amount of assets consumed during the business operation, or we can say respectively the flows and obligation occurred during the production of goods and service. That's about the income expenditure statements. We'll move to the money flows and capital movement activity. They are divided by three based on activities. The first one is operational activity. The second one is investment activity. Then the third one, the last one, is financing activity. All of that is to conclude the owner's equity over a certain period of time during the change of his interest or from the activity of business units, which explain change in capital and reserves over a year. Or there are equation about this interest is like the assets minus liabilities equal equity. That's the equation. Now that's all I have told you about the background and the literature review research. Now we will turn into the methodology and result of the research. It's about the qualitative and quantitative element. Qualitative and quantitative element, it means the analytical techniques and adequate methods were used to analyze, and the source of data used in the research are primary and secondary data. Then from the data that they collect, different analyses were used to come to the results and to reach a conclusion, indicating that inductive methods were used. It's about the qualitative quantitative elements that are the methods. Now we'll move to The next slide, it's about the liquidity. Liquidity analysis through working capital. Working capital has been consistently considered as one of the most important and significant indicators in the liquidity analysis of an enterprise. Like it said that liquidity enterprise ability to pay short-term debt and maintain financial stability in long-term liability. In the solvency analysis, the starting point is the capital structure of an enterprise. It's about the liquidity, and it's about that all I have to say about the methodology and result of the research. Now, for the last one, the last chapter is I like to discuss about the conclusion about what we have learned before from the chapter 1 and chapter 2, from the background of research and methodology and result of the research. I want to conclude here in the third chapter. So, in the third chapter, the analysis financial statement is very important process for making right decision because information obtained from financial analysis together with accounting are the basis of making decisions both internally and externally. After calculating, analyzing and interpreting the various financial reports of the company, we have come to the conclusion that in the terms of liquidity. So that is about the conclusion that we have learned about the chapter 1, chapter 2 and chapter 3. And this brings me to the end of my presentation. And before I end it, I like to summarize the major points of my presentation. This journal article presents analytical financial statement. The conclusion of the research is the analysis of financial statement is very important process, even necessary for making right decisions. The author suggests that after calculating, analyzing, and interpreting the various financial reports of the company, we have come to the conclusion that in the terms of liquidity, the state of the company is better because in this year of the company has more short-term assets to cover short-term liabilities, which mean that there is more working capital. Well, I think that's all that I have to say today. Can I answer any question that you want to ask me? Okay? If there are no one to want to ask a question, then thank you for coming and thank you all for your attention during this presentation. You are wonderful. You are amazing at this presentation. Thank you and thank you.